Hey, what's up guys? In this video today I will show you how to shrink a volume on your SSD drive to create new partitions. I will also show you how to delete a partition, and if you need to extend any partition, for instance you want to get a space on your C drive, so I will show you how to extend that C drive and reclaim free space from the other partitions on the same drive. My name is Mazhar, and at RightSolutions I create tutorials for all you DIY people. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notification for my next video. Now without any further ado, let's go to the SSD drive and create some volumes. I have just installed a Samsung 980 Pro 1TB M2 PCI Express hard drive on my computer, and I want to create a partition for my data to be on a separate volume. This is a very typical scenario for most of the new laptops today, so it doesn't matter it's a regular hard drive, SSD drive, or maybe M2 PCI Express generation 3 or generation 4 drives. So it applies to all of it. So I just want to create the second volume, and to do this, let's head to the start menu here. It's very straightforward. It might will take 2 to 3 minutes to just get your partitions volume shrink. So just head to the start button here, right click here, and look for the option disk management. So when you just click on this disk management, this tool will come up, or this app will come up. So let's maximize it. So you can see that C drive already have 2 other small partitions, and what these partition carries, this small first partition, which is about 100 MBs. It is EFI system partition. It carries some information about your hard drive, and then the main C drive, which is actually the drive visible on the Windows Explorer. And this carries your boot files, your page file, your basic data partition. Your data is also stored here. And the next one, the third one, which is about 625 MBs, it is a recovery partition. So these are basically 2 system partitions which generally does not appear on the Windows Explorer, but you can see that in the disk management here. So to create a new volume, you need to shrink drive C. So just it's very simple. So just go and right click here on this C drive, and just select this option of shrink volume. We'll just do some calculations, and now so you can see the first numbers here, which are given in the MBs. It's about 953 gigabytes. Which is a total of your C drive, and then the available shrink space, which is nearly about 800 gigabytes. And the last one, which you see here, is about 155 gigabytes, which is probably the size of the installation files, user data, and the system and recovery partition included. So you can shrink your volume to about 800 gigabytes. So let's go and shrink it up around 600 gigabytes. So that when you say in MB, so it is 600,000 MBs. And after putting this number, you can just see that the remaining size is about just about 350 gigabytes. When you are settled with your number, so just click on the shrink button, and you will see that magically a new unallocated space had appeared in your next to your C drive here. So you can just see that C drive is about 345 gigabytes, 345, and now the space which we actually claimed from the C drive is about 600 GB, 585 gigabytes. So now this space is not visible. It's not showing on your Windows Explorer if you open your PC Explorer. So you will not see this unless you create a volume. So let's go right click on this unallocated space, and select the first option, which is create a new simple volume, and just say next here. And you normally don't need to change anything if you want to change, but you don't need to change. We want to use the whole space what we just gained. So here just click next, and now you can also change the drive letter if you want. But normally we don't need to, so just simply select the next, and you will just see that it will bring you with this options here. So here you don't need to change anything because the file system we want to keep it on NTFS. And the only thing which we need to change, or we want to change, or maybe you can change if you want to, it's a volume label. So you can just put something which you can actually recognize. So I will just use data. So just after putting the label, you just go and click onto the next here. Just make sure that you check this perform a quick format if it's not selected already. So just click finish after this, and you can just see that your D drive has been created. So this is the new volume here. So let's open the Windows Explorer here and click on this PC. You can see that you have a second drive next to your C drive, which is drive D, and label is data. So now let's go to the next section of this video, which is how to extend drive C. So to extend drive C, we need to gain space from other drives. So let's minimize this, and let's go and somehow we need to get more space. So let's shrink volume D. So I'm just going to demonstrate you something which might will come. It's a very common problem. People could face this. So just let's go and shrink this volume to just around 500 MBs. Yeah, so just click on shrink, and you will just see that this is unallocated space. So normally in normal circumstances, we should be able to extend our drive C here. So just if you click onto the volume C, and you can just see that the extend volume option is grayed out. Now the reason why this option is grayed out because whenever you have any data carrying volume next to the to the drive C, maybe the bootable drive, it won't allow you to extend your volume. So you can just see that next to the drive C is volume D, and even if there was no volume D, and if it was a recovery partition next to it, so it will be grayed out. This option will not allow you to extend this volume. What we need to do is we just need to bring that unallocated space next to the drive C, so which is drive D right now. So make sure because I just created this drive, I don't have any data on it, so it's for me very easy. I can just delete this volume. But be careful, make sure that if you have data on it, so you just have to take a backup of your data. Your data will be lost if you delete any partition. So for me, it's very easy, and we can just delete this volume right now, and you can just see after deleting this volume, it will just also give you a warning. Deleting this volume will erase all data on it. Back up any data you want to keep before deleting. Do you want to continue? So just press continue if you have already backed up. Otherwise, say no and take a backup. So let's go and click on yes here, and now you can just see that unallocated space had gone next to the drive C. So now let's go ahead and right click on drive C, and you can see that extend volume is already available to you. So just click on extend volume. So now let's click next here, and now you can just see that you have almost the same options which we had seen previously on the other dialog box here. So now this is the place which shows you the maximum available space, which is about 600 gigabytes, and the amount which you want to select, you can just add this in this box here. So let's say, what do we need to add here? I mean, your depends on your requirement. So I will just go and increase 50,000 megabytes. So if you just click next, and now here after this option, just say finish it up, and now you can just see your C drive had been extended to 394 or 95 gigabytes, about 400 gigabytes, and the remaining unallocated space is about just say about 550 GB. So now here what we need to do is to access this unallocated space in our Windows Explorer, and to put our data on it, we need to create a simple volume here. So just do the same thing what we did previously. So just click on create a simple volume, and then just add the numbers of gigabytes you want to add, or megabytes you want to add, and then click on next here, and just click next again, and just change the volume label here again. I'll put data, and now you can just simply click next, and just click on finish, and here you can see that you have your D drive also is available. Now if you just go back to the to my this PC here, you can just see that our local drive has already increased the size, and our D drive also available to put our data on here. So if you think this video was helpful, please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will see you with next video. You have a great day.